Hey, what's going on, guys? Flycap here. Welcome back to another video. This time we are going to be playing some Halo Reach, and as you can see, we're playing on the Legendary difficulty with 2 skulls on. The skulls are, just so everyone's clear, Grunt Birthday Party, so they make a little exploding noise when you shoot them in the head, and I would have been your daddy, so more uncommon dialogue comes up in the game. Yeah, so I recently did play Thief, and I beat that. I know I uploaded some videos of that earlier this week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed those. But I just kind of realized that it didn't seem like a lot of people liked the game, and it wasn't getting the views that I was hoping for. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to play something else. And I've been really inspired by Let's Play channels recently, and that's why I keep wanting to try to do them. But it just is not working out, and so I don't know. I was like, maybe I'll give it one last shot, and I'll try it with a game that I love, a Halo game, and one that I can actually provide pretty good insight as far as how to beat it on Legendary solo. So right here we're taking a look at Reach. This was one of the first human colonies to be attacked during the war with the Covenant in the Halo universe. And Halo Reach, for those of you that don't know, is a prequel to Halo 1. And there are some tie-overs, which if we get to that point in the Let's Plays, you'll see them later on in the game. But pretty awesome. And it was released in 2010 by Bungie and Microsoft. Rumor had it, and I guess it's not really rumor at this point, it's probably pretty well known, that Bungie did not want to release this game. They were done with Halo after Halo 3, but Microsoft, for contractual reasons, wanted them to release this, so this is what we got. It was considered largely a flop by the competitive multiplayer community, but was still a hell of a lot of fun, and was actually the Halo that I ended up competing in and going to tournaments for, and the one that I am still to this day the best at out of all of them. The campaign I thought was also really superbly done, and as far as the graphics for the 360, it was pretty damn good for the time. Obviously, it's not as good as Halo 4,
Contact with Visegrad relay was lost last night. All signals flatlined at 2600 hours. I responded with trooper fire teams, which have since been declared MIA.
And now you're sending us.
The Office of Naval Intelligence.
Another thing.
Deployment of a Spartan team.
There is no, excuse me, I'm kind of eating at the same time. There is no battle rifle in this game. So,
Commander.
fun fact, for those of you that have never played this game or been under a rock, it was a completely different weapon to get used to, and that's me.
You read his file?
Only the parts that weren't covered in black ink.
Your character actually will change in appearance, claiming on what you actually customize your character as. So it's a pretty fun fact.
5 months ago, they pulled a similar job on Harmony. Hit a relay to take out our eyes and ears, then stole 2 freighters from dry dock. That cannot happen here. Reach is too damn important. I want that relay back online, Noble One.
Sir, consider it done.
Then I'll see you on the other side. Holland out.
Oh, yeah.
Lieutenant.
Commander, sir.
I'm Carter.
That's what's
Noble
up.
Team's leader. That's Cat, Noble
Guy's trying to
2,
size
Neil,
me
and
up or
George,
some
4
shit.
and 5. You're riding with me, Noble 6. Not gonna lie to you, Lieutenant. You're stepping into some shoes the rest of the squad would rather leave unfilled.
That's awesome.
Me, I'm just happy to have Noble back up to full strength.
So, Noble...
Just one thing.
Oh,
I've
hold
seen
on.
your file. Even the parts the Oni sensors didn't want me to. I'm glad to have your skill set. But we're a team. That lone wolf stuff stays behind. Clear?
Got it, sir.
Alright, so...
Welcome to
A couple
Reach.
things. Yay, welcome to Reach. You are part of, in this game, you play as Noble 6. Excuse me, Noble 6, so you're part of a group of 6 Spartans. And right away, that's pretty different from any of the other Halo campaigns, where you were the only Spartan that you would see, but you might hear about them, you hear some rumors of them. So these are a generation older Spartan soldiers than Master Chief is. So, a little more experimental, maybe not as refined, which is why you're going to see some of them are, just ridiculous looking. But I think it's pretty cool.
Listen up, Noble Team. We're looking at a down relay outpost 50 clicks from Visegrad. We're gonna introduce ourselves to whoever took it out, and Cat's gonna get it back online.
Get me under the hood.
During this, you're basically fighting against the rebels, or you think is the rebels, who have been acting up on this planet of Reach. So when you get that first cutscene about a down to relay, you kind of assume it's the rebels at first, but we'll see that it's not, boys.
You heard her. Dead zone confirmed. Command will not be keeping us company this trip.
I'm lonely already.
place looks amazing too. I love like the style that they had for the planet. The art direction was super good. And right away you'll notice that this is way different than any of the other Halo campaigns, because you're setting off with a group of equally skilled badass Spartans from the start. So there's not so much that feeling of exploring alone and being like super vulnerable on an alien planet.
There's the communications outpost.
Reading a distress beacon.
So someone blew up their Warthog. Was it you, bitch? I guess not.
Could be the missing troopers. Let's check it out. Put us down on the bluff.
We see we got another Pelican over there full of them. All of us are about to roll out. And that's really cool. Awesome, huge mountain range in the background. I think it would be like really fun to get your hands on like an art book for this game of some sort. So right away, you'll notice we can sprint. Different than other Halos, except for Halo 4. This was the first one that allowed it. Now, if you come over here and you look carefully, you can see an elite starting to run away right there. You see him?
From just south of you, Commander. We're close.
Roger that. Eyes peeled. Structure point 3-4. Looks clear from this angle.
Now, yeah, he's very difficult to kill. But if you do kill him, and you can kill these birds.
Circle west and check it out. Noble team, you have permission to engage. Be selected.
Actually, there's an achievement going around killing those birds, so I'm not just killing them for no reason. But anyway, yeah, if you do end up killing that elite, and it's really difficult to do, he does drop a secret data pad, and those are kind of like the terminals in the previous Halos, except they weren't really talked about in this game, and it wasn't until the game had been out for some time that people had found them and realized that, yeah, that they were indeed there. And mostly they're in an undecipherable language, but there are snippets of English throughout, so. As either these are some of the rebels, or they think.
On your knees, now! They're not rebels, they're farmers. Look at them.
Ask them what they're doing here.
Sweet shades, dude.
Hiding, sir.
Oh, fun fact, what they are speaking right here is a form of Hungarian. Legit, though.
Gunfire.
It might not be exact, but it is pretty damn close.
Says something in the fields killed his son.
Something.
Commander, be advised. I'm reading heat signatures in that structure directly east of your position. Over.
Copy that. Get them back in.
I always love Jorge. Look at his huge ass fucking gun he's carrying. Dude's packing heat. Alright, so we know that basically we thought it was those people that had been causing the trouble, or the rebels. He's telling us it's something. Didn't say human, so I wonder what it could be. We're gonna go ahead and come up here and check it out. As with most of the Halos, you can explore these areas. Excuse me, not really anything to find. Trust me, I've tried, and there are no skulls to find.
We've got military casualties. 2 of the missing troopers.
Got annihilated.
It's messy. Movement. Watch your motion.
So we see something on our motion trackers right there, and we can hear these weird creatures, but we don't really know what they are yet.
Negative. Thermal's clean. Boss, I see movement outside.
Here we get some ammo, and you can see up there, it's the Covenant. So, for Jackals and Grunts, 1 headshot will take them out. And that's probably the most effective way to deal with them. As you can see, Legendary, you do take a decent amount of damage, so I like to stay in this window. And if you're accurate enough with the pistol, you can kind of get away with just sitting up here and doing this. Now, there are going to be some enemies below you. We'll take care of them in a second. If you come over here, there's 2 grenades and another one over here. All in this stairwell. And then you're going to come down and repeat the process. And they did add this feature called Bloom in this game. So if you spam the pistol too quick, it actually does less damage. Now, there's a Needler over here. These guys are all going to drop those weapons. But generally speaking, they're not worth picking up for now. You come up on this ridge over here so you don't get shot in the back later. There will be 2 grunts. They can be easily taken care of. Oh, what was that? I thought I saw... Oh, that was weird. I thought I saw an option to pick up a DMR. I was going to say, that's weird. You don't get that weapon until much later, usually. So a couple drop shits are going to come on, and if you see you have some support up there, and they're taking out that Banshee, so that's pretty cool. And you know, it's really like however comfortable you feel, you can kind of approach this situation differently. It is hard to get headshots on the grunts from the back, so that's why it's kind of better to just face them head on. But if you can, and for some reason I'm barely missing each of those headshots, it's probably better to use these rocks for some cover and then try to get these headshots from afar like I'm doing right here. Now you don't want to use up all of your pistol ammo, and I'll show you why in a little bit. So if you need to and you want to save some of that, you can go ahead and switch to the assault rifle. I'm gonna chase this one more guy up here. What the Jesus.
Stand down,
Alright.
Noble. Stand down. Contact
Your teammates can't die, by the way. All of your AI guys cannot die, but they're also not really smart. So I wouldn't rely on them for too much. Now, what I should have done previously, and what you should do, is pick up a plasma pistol before this part right here. But if you hop up on this roof right here, so I'm going to show you really quickly again how to do that easily. You can just crouch jump onto this guy right here and jump again, and you'll be on top of that. Now, you don't have any cool armor abilities like these guys do, so you're pretty much resorting to using whatever weapons you have. But the thing is that the human weapons are not nearly as effective on the Covenant. So, just try to stay alive, and if you need to, you can run over here into this thing. At some point during the fight, go ahead and shoot this elite guy. At some point during the fight, pick up both of them. You're going to want to pick up a green gun, and it's mostly for fighting these guys right here. As you can see, that thing did a shit ton of damage to me, and I barely even touched it. So, there we go. So, green gun, you just overcharge it, and then one headshot will take care of them right afterwards. If you want, you can see weapon details as well. So, really, that's kind of the combo you want for the rest of the campaign. Even on Legendary, you want to have some form of alien weaponry. I like the plasma pistol the best because it drops the most frequently from grunts. There's a health pack right here if you need it. And you want to have some sort of... hold on a second. There's no way to turn down the volume. And you want to have some form of one-shot kill weapon. That way you can clean them up pretty easily. So you're going to get in the car here. Your buddies are going to join you. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing right there, sorry. You're going to go ahead and just take off. Now, this thing is not very good at handling, and if you need to, you can press the left trigger to kind of like skid around corners like that and be way more cool than I'm being when I'm about to flip it. But we save it. If you're a stickler, and we lost Jorge. Get on, man. Alright, so go ahead and take care of this guy. Might even have to splatter him. And then, if you go over to this area on the left, there is actually some more Covenant.
Yes, clear.
Completely optional if you want to do it or not. But, gonna come up over this ridge, around this way, and there's some more jackals. If you can get your guys up onto a perch where they can see them at all times, it's probably the easiest, although you can't really guarantee it. And you're more likely than not, you're just going to have to come out there and go after them. There's very little chance of them killing you when you're in this thing because they don't throw plasma grenades, only the grunts do. You're going to come on further down this hill, and this is going to be where your first drop shit is going to land. And you can see right there we had some grunts. I think I said drop shit on accident, so fuck you all. But yeah, so we're going to have some grunts here. Again, you can just basically go back and forth on this thing. Make sure you kill the birds, fuck the birds, and your guys will clean them up. You notice this bridge over here on the left. Gonna come on in and hop out. Now we have one elite right here. Now, it's kind of difficult sometimes to keep track of the elites. Oh, man. Well. Oh, that was a waste. Suicide grunts you can take down with one pretty quick simple shot. Alright. And that should be... Alright, that should be everybody. So, if you want, you can just kind of check out these rooms. They are basically just living quarters. And there is some more assault rifle ammo if you need it. Or if you feel like using it. Go back here. Obviously, you don't see anything.
Let's move, 6.
Alright, so as you can see, not really too much, which is why I generally said exploring, at least on this first map, there's not too much benefit, because I almost feel like the developers didn't plan on you really exploring.
Noble leader, I'm seeing possible friendly forces on the
Wait for these guys to get in the car.
We're under attack. I repeat, Mayday. Mayday, 3 Charlie 6.
Come on, Jorge.
Attacked by the Covenant.
There we go.
Wounded. Cannot hold this position.
We need to find those troopers now.
So this next part, you're gonna come up and go to the left. You are gonna run into some jackals right here, or at least usually you do. That's weird, huh? All right. If you're on foot, you will run into some jackals right there. You can pretty much park this car wherever. As you can see, it goes to the same place, but this spot right here is more vulnerable. So where I like to get out from, just to make sure that no crazy deaths happen if you're on a spree or something like that, is just park on top of this hill. And this first wave should just be grunts. So no worries here. Although if they do that, it is kind of weird. You can use all your pistol ammo here, and I'll show you why in a second. These headshots are not registering on. Alright, screw that. Anyway, come over here. This is the DMR. Weapon of choice in Halo Reach, and it basically replaces the battle rifle. And pretty easy to use. There is bloom, as with the pistol, and it's more apparent on the DMR, which is why it's so perfect when you pair it with the green gun, because you can clean things up really easily. Now back in this building, as you can see, there's a health pack right here on this wall. So go. Actually, I do need that, so I'm gonna grab that. And if you go upstairs, you can explore again. Not really anything up here as well. I had a glitch at one point where I did find some ammo up here, but nothing really too much, and another health pack if you need it. Okay, so now we got more dropships coming in, and I like to just kind of wait where they're dropping and throw a couple nades. I can't believe these guys are not dying. You have to be careful about when you choose to go out in the open. But right there, you can go ahead and take out that elite. And the suicide grunts, because those guys will become an issue really quickly if you let them live. And whoa, getting shot. Alright. Don't know what I was doing. So you can go ahead and clean these guys up long range. If you wait until the bloom goes fully down, 2 headshots should kill the super grunts. And I'm definitely not trying to die. So the easiest way that I found is if you kill the elites first, the grunts will start to scatter. But at the same time, if you have too many of the grunts around, you can't really challenge the elites. So you can go ahead and take care of them, pop his shields, shoot him in the head, pick up that kill right there. They don't give you that much ammo with the DMR, so you have to be kind of sparse with it at this point. But either way, it's not too difficult. And I think I saw around here, yeah. So this is the Covenant form of the DMR. It's called the needle rifle. I'm not going to use it because I like the DMR better at this point, but it's another alternative if you feel as though you want another one-shot gun and you can't find one around.
Noble 2, sit rep.
So we successfully have pushed the Covenant back, and now we're pursuing them a little further to the actual relay station.
I dial up my torch, cut the way through. Gonna take some time.
Okay.
Yeah, so I actually recently heard back from the company that I'm working with now. Is called iWave Games, and I'm sure I've promoted them in previous videos, and I do a podcast with my good friend Rxfuge, and I'll put a link to his channel in the description. But yeah, it's been going really well so far. Just been helping out with his streams and doing YouTube videos with him, and I just finished my first full-length written review on Thief, so that should be out in the next couple days, and it should be a lot of fun. I actually really enjoyed that game, so if you were like wondering how that game was or whatever, you can read the review. Should be pretty exciting. Or not, I don't give a fuck. All right. yeah, so we're gonna come out right here. As you can see, we got those people pinned in the station. I like to immediately book it for this area to the left. This guy is gonna be your home during this section. And one grenade can take out quite a few. You just toss another one in case. Get the chain kill going. Jackals are a little bit more tricky to take out with the DMR, but you can do it still pretty easily. They're going to have an opening in their shield near their hand, and if you come in here, it's an ammo repository, assault rifle, health pack, and a good amount of DMR ammo, but not an infinite amount. So yeah, I'll show you what I mean with the Jackals here, the easiest way to take them out. And I'm assuming, you know, if you play this, you're like me and you've played a decent amount, or if you're watching this, excuse me, then you've played a decent amount of Halos. So it's not like you really need to know, but it is helpful little hints, and especially on Legendary, you want to get good at taking things out with one shot. You really don't have time to be dealing with an enemy for a long time. So, my movement is so clumsy right now.
It's payback time.
Alright, so you had that first wave come in, and it sounds like they're still fighting like one grunt. And you're going to have some more come in, and there will be some Jackals and some more elites. So if you want, you can go ahead, toss some grenades. You want to be careful of the Jackals that have those actually decent-sized needle rifles, because they're pretty accurate on Legendary, and one shot will kill you if you have no shields. Go ahead and take out the elite. You can see we don't really have a good angle on the Jackals over there as of yet, so we'll just kind of have to wait.
We're in.
Everybody inside. Go, go, go.
So this part, they are infinite, so they will never stop. The only way you can finish it is if you just make a break in here, get back inside, and you're gonna want to stock up on DMR ammo when you get in here. And then we get the dramatic, barely making it door close. Jesus Christ! Look at how stupid these fucking AI are sometimes. All right, so that's gonna seal, and you're gonna get a checkpoint. At this point, only about 5 more. Did you see that strut? What the fuck? Yeah, so you only got about 5 more minutes left in this mission. Wait for it to load. Come on. Look how much they're all just standing at attention. Just kind of like being chill. All right, come on in here. This is the laboratory, and we will see what we can find. Health pack here if you need it again. And check out this guy.
Where's the rest of your unit?
We got split. I don't think they... It sounded bad on the comms.
All right, Corporal. Stay put. We'll get you a combat surgeon.
Damn.
That was a teaser.
damage.
Oh, well, you'll see.
Found
Basically,
something.
I'll
Elizabeth
take that,
Halsey
Not your domain.
is the medical doctor who is behind the Spartan research.
Out you come.
She's feisty, dude.
It's all right. We're not gonna hurt you.
George.
I got her. Keep still, and I'll release you.
What? Hardcore rock music, let's go.
Bad guy coming
What a
out.
fucking dick. This scene was, I always thought it was so epic.
That Tango group has permission to pursue.
-4, stay on the entrance. 2, handle her. 5 and 6, clear the hole.
All right, let's do it, Jorge. No fucking turning back now, bitch. All right, so right away, switch out the pistol, get the DMR. You hop up on this ledge right here, you can get a pretty good viewpoint of these Jackals. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, that gun is insane on Legendary. But at some point, And again, it's because we don't have a green gun right here. So you see how big of a difference. Yeah, all right.
Get the hell up.
You can switch to your green gun. And he ran away like a little biatch. Alright, no more epic music, but so this guy doesn't open. Doesn't really go anywhere. This next room, if I remember correctly, is just all grunts, and quite a few of them. So if you just want to use a grenade, make it easier, go for it. Save some ammo. Wow, that was embarrassing. Alright, yeah. So this next area is a little more difficult. You definitely want to have a green gun handy. And your job is to kind of rush down here. So I like to throw one grenade. Gets quite a few kills. And now there's going to be one or two very big elites. So take out one of them. The other one, you can see him right there. Serious? There we go. Use the green gun. If you want now, you can get the sword. And that's everything. I know that I made that part look pretty easy. On Legendary, it can be somewhat difficult sometimes. But again, you just have to prioritize the grunts because there's not too much cover. And if you just run in here willy-nilly, so to speak, you will die. So you want to come in here and hold X and reset that junction.
How long?
Question of my life. If the question is, when will the station be back online? 2 weeks, earliest. This is plasma damage. All major uplink components are fried.
2 minutes is too long.
Which is why I'm splicing into the main overland bundle to get you a direct line to Colonel Holland. You're in my light, Commander.
Bitch.
Find out what she knows.
What's your name? Do you live around here?
Oh, fuck, man, I've been calling him Jorge.
Shada.
Shada. Se potroznet. Your accent sounds familiar. Shopron?
Tangari.
Friend of yours?
Father.
Sha'ainalon. I'm sorry.
Why would you be?
Big man forgets what he is sometimes.
She just lost her father.
So you can see kind of right here that the humans don't really like Spartans. In fact, if you're not in the military, you kind of think they're crazy, scary, and you're quite afraid of them.
The body stays here.
Thank you, sir.
But George, or Jorge, is actually a really important figure in the UNSC, United Nations Space Corps, which is the military that you fight for.
I'll take it.
And I'm not going to really reveal how because the story will unfold and you will see. But keep an eye on him. He's one of my favorite Spartans.
Barely getting you. What's your situation? Over?
Colonel, this is Noble 1. There are no rebels. The Covenant are on Reach. Acknowledge?
Come again, Noble 1?
He did.
Covenant?
Affirmative. It's the winter contingency.
May God help
all right.
us all.
So, yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the first mission of Halo Reach. It's a great game. I did it this way so that you wouldn't have to see the next part of the cutscene when I'd cut it or whatever. But as you can see, that'll give you your stats. I died 0 times, score of 8,000. It's because I took quite a while for some parts. The par is 10,000, as you can see. So I guess that kind of sucks, but whatevs. You can see what you killed the most of, so this will tell you how many enemies are in each mission. And yeah, it's pretty exciting stuff. So anyway, let me know in the comments, guys, seriously, if you like these LP style things. Do you want me to do shorter episodic sort of things with games, like just a multiplayer match or something like that? Do you like when I talk and actually give you some knowledge about the game and like give you some hints, or would you rather me just talk about random shit during it? I'm trying to get this whole channel thing figured out, guys, so whatever you can do would be helpful. Anyway, until next time, this has been your boy Flightcap. Catch you later. Deuces.